thank you so much. Your Excellency, the former Deputy Governor of Abia State, Right Honorable Udo Okochukwu, PhD. Let me use you to reach out to all the men that are here. Let me also recognize the wife of the great son of Isialanwa North, who we just received, Mrs. Reagan Ufomba. Thank you so much. I would like to use you to reach out to all the ladies that are here. And Her Excellency, Lady Priscilla Chidema Otti, asked me to apologize to you as she is on her way out of the country, but she has asked me to represent her. So I'm here in my capacity as the governor of the state, and I'm also representing the wife of the governor. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the press, Labour Party, Labour Party, forward ever, Papa, Mama, Pikin. I didn't hear that. Papa, Mama, Pikin. That's better. Let me start by thanking God for a day like this. If you look around you, you know that God is at work. Otherwise, this is a rainy season, 10th day of June 2026, and God withheld the rain. By the time we are done, the heavens may open up, but it will not drop once we are here. And that is a Levite talking to you. Do you believe? Yes. Yes. We thank God. We cannot take anything for granted. We also want to thank God for our brother and the family and the Change Abia group, Change Abia organization, and everyone that came here today to join Labour Party. We are very proud of you. The interesting thing about Labour Party is that there is no discrimination. We don't have old and new members. The day you join, you begin to enjoy the same privileges that some of us that joined over 4 years ago are enjoying. So if there is an election tomorrow, all you require is to be a financial member and then get a waiver, and that's it. And that's how come I joined the Labour Party May 26, 2022, and very soon after that, I became the governorship candidate, and less than a year later, an election was conducted that we won, and just a few days after a year later, we were sworn in to serve the state under God, and that is what we are doing. So I'm very happy that a lot of people are joining us, and we want to welcome them and welcome other people that want to join us. We have just started with the real work, because the reality is that when we came, it's like those who followed what happened in Port Harcourt Road. Before Julius Berger started the real work, what did they do? They had to excavate deep, because the soil was contaminated and was bad. So they excavated, took away all the bad topsoil, took them to a garbage dump, and then now brought in red sand and of course sharp sand to begin to fill the hole that had been created. And after filling it, they now started the construction. I'm sure those of you who understand engineering will understand what I'm talking about. So all along, we've been trying to take out the top soil, I mean the bad soil. And which one will I talk about? Salaries and allowances that were not paid, we have to pay them. Pensions that were not paid, we have to pay them. Teachers and healthcare workers, all of them were owed. At Arochukwu College of Education, Abia State College of Education Technical, Arochukwu, we have to take out about 54 months arrears of salaries. We have to take those about 11 months in Abia State University, and then about 12 months in Ogbonneonu Polytechnic, and a lot of them. We bought on our ground zero, and we started the work. And I can tell you that the next few years, you will see unprecedented speed. We have the airport project that is going on. If you haven't visited, please try and visit. Sometimes you will just be hearing stories, but go and see what the contractors are doing on the wrong way. And I've also secured the understanding of the federal government that construction, which by the way is also going to be done by the same contractor that we chose, and we are lucky that it's the same contractor that the federal government chose to do the terminal building and other parts of the airport. That should happen anytime soon, and I've got the understanding of the federal government that funding will soon be released for that part of the job. So what am I saying? That in a few years we will be flying and landing at Usulu Airport, at the airport. And of course, you know that the airport doesn't go without the roads. So very soon, we're also going to be awarding the Ururuka road that takes everybody to Aba and Omuaga without necessarily approaching the expressway. That is what ours is about planning. Everything we do, we plan. And the planning goes in before the execution of the project. We have spent a lot of time working on the Abia Medical City, acquired the land, build the road into the land, introduce